honor of National Arts and Education Week, Winchester Hall welcomed community members and talented Frederick County Public School art students to the 3rd Annual Arts and Education Week proclamation and art viewing that was held on September 7th, 2017.
We started this my first year as county executive, and I had heard that others had done similar things, and so I thought it was something that we should do in Frederick County government. I love seeing all the kids. They're so proud of their work, and of course they should be proud of their work and their accomplishment.
The students' artwork, which now can be publicly viewed in the hallways of the County Executive Office, was first put on display at the Delaplane Visual Arts Education Center for the entire month of March, almost 7 months prior to Arts and Education Week, and only a few students' artwork made it to Winchester Hall.
Each teacher in Frederick County Schools, from elementary up through high school, are allowed to select 3 artworks throughout the course of the year, which then get displayed during the month of March at the Delaplane for Youth Art Month. Then what we do from there is the secondary side of the house and elementary each uses a team of teacher leaders, and we hold back from the Delaplane display less than half of those pieces. It's an extra honor to have your artwork held back, and then it's sort of like the super honor to have that piece chosen to come to a place like Winchester Hall and be on display for everybody.
It was kind of like very random. I didn't think I was going to be in the show at all.
All of the new 16 pieces of art are unique from one another, and they all display creativity and skill.
We all did an owl, and also our art teacher told us that it stands for our schools because we're Oakdale Owls.
I didn't really get to decide. I can't remember who we were basing it off, but we were doing it from a person who had never gone to the rainforest, but drew pictures of the rainforest based on his plants around his house. We did pencil first, and then we went over it in oil pastel. Finally, we painted over it all with watercolor. I left some gaps on the toucan's beak, so when I did the watercolor, it would leak in, so it would look like there were water drops on the toucan's beak.
We were basing off of the Van Gogh of the sunflower painting that he drew. The background colors, we chose the secondary colors. I used a black crayon, and then I used oil pastel for the flowers in the pot, and then for the background and the table I used paint.
We were told to create an oil paint landscape. My mom's uncle had a picture from when he went to Vietnam, and that's the picture that I painted. I wanted the sky to be a bit duller, just to give it a dreamlike feeling, because Vietnam's so bright, and I wanted the hills and the grass and all of the foliage to pop out of the image. I used oil paint, a lot of oil paint, and one brush, and I just kind of caked it on in one day.
During the proclamation ceremony, teachers congratulated the students for their achievements, and the teachers wanted to stress the importance of art in a student's life and education.
I will tell you that as a kid, I remember winning a poster contest when I was in 2nd grade. It was the biggest thing in the world to me, and I eventually went on to go into an arts career. And we've been told by employers here in Frederick County, the ability to be sustained and focused in the development of something, the ability to iterate, to start with something, develop it, improve it. Those are the skills that employers are looking for. They can probably train most people in the nuts and bolts of a particular job, but when you bring to it the idea of creativity and perseverance in your work and the ability to problem solve, that all comes out in the visual arts.
Students also believe that art is important to have in their lives.
My mom's an art teacher, and my sister's in art school, so it's always kind of been there for me.
I sort of want to just keep it as a hobby. I just sort of like to draw in my free time.
For 1 year, the students' artwork will hang in the hallways of the County Executive Office. And County Executive Jan Gardner said that she hopes that new art will return again for the next National Arts and Education Week.
It makes you feel good, it makes you feel happy. It brightens our hallways and it brightens our day. It allows us the opportunity to take a pause from a busy day, enjoy a piece of art, and have the benefit of the creativity and the innovation and the inspiration of the artists. And so it's really wonderful to be able to celebrate these artists and to enjoy their work all year long.